December 3rd, 2025, a date that will go down in rock history. On this night, Metallica didn't just play a concert, they shook the very sands of the Bahrain desert. This is the full story of how it all went down. So, why was this show such a massive deal? It wasn't just another stop on a world tour. This was Metallica's first performance in Bahrain, and in fact, one of their rare appearances in the Middle East. And the location, the absolutely stunning Beyon Al Dana Amphitheatre, a venue literally carved into the desert rock. This wasn't a typical stadium gig. This was something special, something historic. As fans queued up, you could feel the electricity in the air. This was a moment many had been waiting a lifetime for. Let's talk about that venue. The Beyon Al Dana Amphitheatre is a sight to behold. Forget concrete jungles and sprawling stadiums. Imagine an open-air amphitheatre nestled in the desert, with the stage set against a backdrop of rock formations under a blanket of stars. As night fell and the lights came on, the place looked otherworldly. Doors opened around 6 p.m. and the crowd poured in, a sea of black t-shirts and flags from all over the region and beyond. The energy was building, a low hum of chatter and excitement that grew with every person who found their spot. It was a pilgrimage for metalheads, and the atmosphere was pure, unfiltered anticipation. And then it happened. The lights went down, the roar of the crowd was deafening, and the first chords ripped through the desert night. From that moment on, it was pure, classic, metallic. We got the thunderous power of Master of Puppets, the iconic opening riff of Enter Sandman that sent an energy wave through the entire amphitheatre, and the collective sing-along moment when the entire crowd joined in for Nothing Else Matters. The stage presence was incredible. You had James Hetfield's powerful vocals, Lars Ulrich's frantic drumming, Kirk Hammett's face-melting solos, and Rob Trujillo's ground-shaking bass lines. The pyrotechnics and light show were on another level, illuminating the desert sky with every explosive beat. In the crowd, it was a beautiful chaos. Mosh pits erupted, thousands of hands were in the air, and voices were screamed hoarse. You could hear fans yelling, "This is insane, and I can't believe I'm seeing Metallica here." It was a surreal, unforgettable experience, blending the raw power of metal with the unique ambient vibe of the desert night. After the final encore, as the feedback faded and the house lights came up, the energy was still palpable. A sold-out crowd of thousands began to make their way out, faces beaming, voices still buzzing. The post-concert scene was a mix of excited chatter with fans sharing their favorite moments and the typical organized chaos of trying to find a ride home. Online, the buzz was immediate. People from all over the Middle East and even further had traveled for this show. Tickets, especially for the Golden Circle and general admission, had sold out in a flash, and the demand was a testament to the band's massive following in the region. So, what's the lasting impact of this one night? It was more than just a concert. Metallic's first Middle Eastern Desert Rock Show was a landmark event for the entire rock and metal community in the region. It proved that there is a massive, dedicated fan base here, ready to support major international acts. This concert has opened the door, signaling to the world that Bahrain is a serious destination for rock music. It wasn't just a show, it was a statement. If you loved this recap of a truly historic night in music, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more global concert recap. And let me know in the comments, which Metallic song would you have loved to hear live in the desert? Thanks for watching.